Right, good afternoon everybody. We're just going to have a cheeky little stream here. We've got 6 games remaining of the league, and we of course want to finish it off, really, don't we? So that's the aim today, and just set that right. Okay, 6 games remaining. Like I say, next game is against Congleton. We're not doing too bad in the league either. We're lying in the top 10th, where we are. Well, we said we're going to finish off mid-table in the end of the season, so we're going to try and get it done today. I couldn't wait. I was going to come on yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to, so slightly earlier time today at 5 o'clock ish, as opposed to our normal slot around about 7 o'clock. But today it's not a scheduled stream, as it were, so it's just a surprise shock horror. Oh look, I've got a little bit of time. We'll go and play some Football Manager, and of course I want to get this season over and done with, so we can start fighting for honours for next season instead. So let's move along very quickly to this game. I'm just hoping the break in the game hasn't really messed things up. We're 14 points clear from the relegation zone. Like I say, 6 games remaining, 18 points up for grabs. A win and a draw is all is required from the last 6 games in order for us to stay safe, at least anyway. So that's what I'm aiming for, and that's what I'm after as well. So we should please the board in that respect. But it just seems a very long time. It just seems like I haven't. Well, it just seems to be I'm playing days gone by all the time, because the games are so far apart. I'm not sure how many weeks it is for the last game. It's normally around about 2 weeks. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. We'll have a look at the table in a second as well, as we progress to this game. We've got Prestwich Hayes at home, as we've got a few home games on the bounce, which really we need to take advantage of. Steve Griggs, or Steve Giggs, should I say, not Greggs or Griggs, it's Giggs. So anything with Giggs in the name, it's got to be pretty good as well, surely. He's a centre-back. Bravery, decision-making, determination, teamwork. Looks absolutely spectacular. I'm not sure what I'm saying there. But yeah, he's 20 years old. I mean, do we pick him up on the cheap? Hopefully he'll come good next season, maybe. I'm very tempted just because he's got Giggs in the name. But we have got Gambling, we have got Hassan, we have got Strachan, who are going to be playing ahead of him anyway. Do we have him put him in the under 23s? Maybe we'll just have a look at him maybe towards the end of next season. He's with Kettering in the Vanarama North. It doesn't look as though he's played any games either. So, I mean, we can't really see if he's any good or not. So, let's move along to this game at least anyway. We're going to keep an eye on him, I think. He's going to come up on our scouting reports at least anyway, so I just want to finish this season off everything. That's the main reason, just to come in on today, and hopefully it won't be a long stream. It'll be just to the end of the season, so we can embark tomorrow night on season 10, and hopefully we'll go for a few honours next season. Maybe predicted win. Yeah, I shouldn't be reading that either. We're not very good on predictions, are we? Praise Kokoran. Well, of course, he's our main goal scorer. Well, in fact, he is Mr. Goal Scorer, isn't he? If you haven't been with us before, he's basically scoring all our goals. I mean, that's where all the goals are coming from. He's hit 20 goals this season, I think he has. Not quite the pitch of right at the beginning of the series, where we had somebody hitting 30 to 40 goals in a season. But he's come close, almost. Pond is getting in a little bit of action. He even stood home as well. Is he going to be any good in the under 23s? We'll have a look at, keep an eye on that as well. What we've got, fitness tests. Ivanhoe, he was injured for a couple of weeks, but there we are. We're playing Congleton. Who are lying? I don't know actually. So let's go to the match preview. Liverpool QPR, what's this? Quarterfinals FA Cup. Interesting. Right, we haven't beaten Congleton at all. And there's no reason why we haven't. So we just have a quick look at the table. Congleton are down here. I mean, how we've not been able to beat them, I've got no idea. We're lying in 8th. We are 14 points clear, like I said. And I think we're destined to finish if I get my words out, we're destined to finish mid-table. And that's where we are aiming to be. So, just out of interest, 23 goals for this guy, Jay Nichols. He plays for Holker. He doesn't look that great though, does he? He's 20. I mean, how many goals has he been scoring this season? 23, 30. So he has been scoring. This is by far his best season though. Of course, did they go up or did they win the league from us last season? I can't quite remember. I know somebody did. Abbey finished 3rd, so I think Abbey finished. Was it top 3 that went up or playoffs? I think Abbey won the playoffs. I think, and Holker got a top spot. No, we got top spot. What am I talking about? Where did Holker come from then? Maybe they didn't come up from last season. I don't know. But we're playing in 8th position. A win. I mean, 6 games. It's 18 points. That gives us 63. No, we can't do that. We're not. I'll be happy to remain in the top 10. That's for sure. Right. Okay. This is a side. We're going to leave it as that is. They don't play them two. We're not playing well together. Why not? So that just means we've got to bring Strackham in. Sorry. And who's the least? But Gambling played well last game, didn't he? If you can remember, he did. No, take him off cover. Right. Okay, we'll use them. Maybe Strachan and Gambling. I'm going to do that. Strachan and Gambling. They can play like that. These two fullbacks play really well. Do we go? Jones is going to attack on inverted winger. Is this what we're going to be doing? I think we have to. Avenue has to come off. We're going to bring Collins in there. Anybody else? Sandy Marshall's not really had much to do this season. It's been quite disappointing for him. But, you know, he's still scored 3 goals. He's still quite important as well. So, but Macaulay, maybe I should bring Macaulay in for Jones. But Jones has scored 6 goals. Macaulay scored 4, but 6 assists. So where do you who do you have in really? I don't think we can change it much than that. So what we'll do, we'll carry on. At home attacking. Oh, let's just have a look at the schedule as well. So like I say, we've got 3. Actually, I thought we had 3 home games. We haven't. Congleton and Prestwich, which we could do with winning. We drew with White to Church, and we were winning. Did we concede late on in that one? Well, 53rd minute, and they had a player sent off as well. So the fact that we couldn't score against 10 men is quite concerning. But a win there would have sealed our stability in the league, I guess. Yeah, so we've got 3 home games left, 3 away games. League away from home last game of the season. That's going to be a tough one. Right, shall we move along? Congleton coming up. Let's get our first victory against them, for goodness sake, please. I would like that very, very much. Come the new season, over the transfer window and summer windows, I really don't know where I'm going to improve the team, really. I'm very happy with who we've got, but I just think we just need somebody really in that position there, attacking advanced playmaker position or attacking midfielder, as opposed to Curran. And forwards I'm pretty reasonably happy with. I'm happy with all of them. Unless we can get better players in, then I think it may be a case of leaving it as is. Changing rooms, give them a bit of a morale boost. I'll do that. Faith. Some of them kind of listened. A bit more happy at that time round. Looked happy. Let's get ourselves into the driving seat straight off. We tend to do well when we go ahead. If we can go ahead straight away, then I'll be ecstatic at that point. As we kick off our first game 5 games to go after this. Let's not mess things up. I mean, Congleton look a lot fitter than what we do. Already we're a little bit tired. Let's get creative. I thought we had a highlight then. What happened? We haven't got the ball though. Miller plays it to Kokorin on his chest, spins round. Goalkeeper punches it out. Meadowcroft shoots, turn. Straight down the middle, straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Either side of the goalkeeper, we may have had a chance of scoring. Oh, look at that. How has he managed to do... Seriously? Oh dear. It's not a great start. Not the best starts, is it really? 28 minutes gone, 29 minutes gone, and it's... I mean, what on earth is happening? I mean, it's a mistake there. Why would you do that? And why have our defence not on it? Powell's very slow to come out. Yeah, look at him. Tell him off. He should have been out a lot sooner than that. Demand more. They seem a little bit focused after that little bit of taking off. But again, what I've been finding is we've been struggling to score goals regardless anyway. Especially when we're up against it. And like now, nothing's really happened. 14 shots apparently we've had. Right, straight back into it then. We haven't got the ball, so why we... There we go. That's better. I can see at least part of the pitch. And we don't win the ball. They come away with it. Etchers, forward. Out wide. Higham. Into the middle. Well, we do get the block in. Straight into the arms of Joshua Powell. Lovely stuff. Let's boot it up. Straight to their players, if you like. It doesn't really matter. There's no rush to get it to our players, is there? Good header as Jones cuts inside. Lovely. Go wide into Kokorin. It's the sort of player you want in front of goal, and he has it back into the middle. Anybody, just put the ball in the net. That's what we want. Meadowcroft plays it back to Lonsdale. Beautiful. Oh, how did you miss that? The goalkeeper saved it. How did he save that? Really? 16 shots we've had. And he comes to collect again. Demand more again. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here at all. I mean, how many chances do you have in a game? How much possession? I mean, 58% possession. I mean, a lot of people that have used this formation saying it really works, and it kind of... it does the job for them. Maybe I need to change the fullbacks to wingbacks. I don't know. We can't get the ball at all. I mean, they're playing it to feet. Etchers again. There's a guy in the middle. It's a poor ball. Very poor ball. And we're not... I'm going to pause it. There must be something here I'm not doing right. Rowley can come off. I'm going to bring Collins in. And... You can play in that, and Jones can come off, or Macaulay. Winger on attack. We're going to go attacking with these guys now. Corin, I just don't know what to make of him at all. Let's go attacking with you then, my friend. Right. Is it the fact that we're not playing him symmetrically or not? I don't know. Right. Passion. Anything now. Anything. A goal would be nice. You couldn't play against 10 men. I mean, the ball goes over. Oh, the goalkeeper's messed it. Curran's on it now. I'll take it all back. Maybe the change in position for Curran and his role, that's helped us a little bit as well. I mean, it's a lovely ball over the top by Lonsdale. Goalkeeper, well, it bounced out of his hands there, didn't it? But Curran's on it like a flash. Oh, under the goalkeeper. Well played, sir. Could we stop the drought of losing to Congleton? This is one of the points that we do need. So a draw and a win. I don't mind whichever way it comes. Win the next game. I don't care. A few minutes to go. So a free kick. I don't really want to make any changes just yet. Macaulay is good free kick on him. Oh, probably not that great a free kick though, is it really, to be fair? 20 shots we've mustered. 10 on target and 1 goal to show for it. Whereas everybody else is scoring goals like Billio. As the ball comes into the middle, we do win it. Collins just smacks it to Bob. Kendrick over the top as they win the ball. Can we get a... Oh, ref... That's offside. That's no chance. My God, right on the... I don't believe this. It's unbelievable. Congleton are just doing us over yet again. How can we... What can we do to beat them? Apart from score more goals than them. I mean, offside? I'm clutching at straws here, and we've just gone and thrown it away. We get ourselves back into it, and we just can't hold on at all. I'm not impressed. Disappointing. I'm going to go a little bit mad at them. Not happy with that result. I mean, what more can I say? I mean, they were 15th. Below us. If we can't beat teams below us, there's no way we're going to be winning any sort of title next season. And I don't want to be stuck in tier 9 forever. We've just got out of really tier 10. And it's taken us 9 seasons to win a trophy. I don't want to be doing any more of that. I mean, how can we lose? I mean, Congleton are there. They've beaten us twice now. Twice. Right, okay, let's move on to the next game. Liverpool and Wolves win their games in the FA Cup. We fought to a late defeat. Somebody spotted in our grounds. Doesn't really matter. I think we're pretty much resigned to staying where we are, I guess. I mean, we had a long... did we have a long run, unbeaten run? Let's have a quick look. 4 games. And the curse of switching off when you're on a good run comes to haunt again. Right, press switch next. I'm very tempted to go 4-2-4 this time. Very, very tempted. Maybe I ought to try it. It is a home game, so... But we don't really want to be losing too much, do we, I guess? Home game, we should be able to pile the pressure on, surely. You'd think that. I mean, we had the possession, we had the shots, but not the finish. Maybe we ought to bring in Marshall up front for this game. And just swap a couple of players, like Macaulay could come straight in. Although Jones did play well on the right hand side. It's that left hand side. Curran can play left midfield, can't he? Or left winger. I think have we got somebody else in there? Not quite sure. Arsenal beat Tottenham. There's a couple of good players in here now, look. So we've got an attacking... I mean, where does he play? Winger. Another inverted winger though, but he's at Coventry United, and to be perfectly honest, I would like that very much. Let's give you a trial, sir. And what about you at Coventry yet again? Another one. What are you? You're a defender. Aggression, teamwork. He is better than Strachan. And he's 19 years old as well, and he's 6'2". Let's give you a offer a trial as well. The other ones really we want to... If anybody else can come in and have a look, then fine. Give us some more players. Scout a few more players. Chris Holt scored 2 goals. Do we play him as midfield? You know, I'm very tempted to bring Holt in instead of Howells. We'll see what he can do instead. Didsbury and Burton off. Oh, he's accepted the offer, and him and Patchin. Okay, that's fine. Ashford and Middlesex under 18s 1 against Fisher. 1, that is 1-1 draw. The time between games is just painstakingly long. It feels long. I don't know about for you guys. To be honest, I love streaming this game. I really do. And I'm a stubborn mule as well, because I would have switched this save off a long time ago and started something else. But I'm determined to win at least something in every tier. That's the plan. That will be quite... Even if I get promotion, it's fine. He seems quite good. Connor mate. Actually, again, the advanced playmaker role isn't great. Bravery, determination. Okay. Passing 3 to 7. That's not great, is it? Ability, agility, flair. 21 years old. I mean, somebody said to me it doesn't matter on the we'll offer a trial anyway on the star ratings, because they don't really mean anything. It just depends what he's got in his stats wise. And to be honest, I kind of agree as well, but I do get hooked in by the all 5-star thing to go as well. What are who are these guys? Oh, new intake of players. Oh, flipping out. Look at this guy here. Defensive midfielder. We're not playing with defensive midfielder though. That is amazing. Almost a 3-star already. Keith Jackson. Ball winner. And he's a defensive midfielder as well. We're not playing with the defensive midfielder though. That's the issue I have. But he looks pretty decent. He would be by far our best player in that position at 17 years old. Possibly, I tell you what, are we signing these up? I mean, these are the youth intakes. I mean, there's this guy here, Lee Fuller, left back, sort of crossing, not the best. And it wouldn't. I don't think he'd feature in a side straight away though. I mean, I don't think they're that great a crop of players really, but I suppose you're not going to get an awful lot. I mean, Connolly Lonergan, winger. That's where you want somebody there. But apart from that, Jackson, we'll have a look at them. Hopefully they'll. I'm not going to attend the game, but you can sign him though. Madison set to go on trial. Oh, Mackinson. And Hasselbridge rejects again. Connor Mackinson 2-star. Almost. We'll see. We'll see what happens after your trial, my friend. It's up to him. It's up to us really whether we want to pay money for him. We're well under budget on wages, so that's not a concern. If we stay in, do we get any money for staying in, I wonder? Will the board put some money up? Let's try and get to this game. We've got 5 games remaining. And already it's taken just over 20 minutes just to play that one game. I mean, this is how slow this is. It is a little bit of a pain. I was hoping to be around about tier 6, 7 by now, especially after 9 seasons. It's not really worked out that well. We've swapped and changed through clubs. And there's been quite... We'll go through at one point the clubs I've been to, see how well they are doing. Team secure playoff places. It's not us really, is it? There's only one team that goes up. Let's move along. Prestwich Hayes. Can't remember how we played against. I mean, I'm happy we're playing a full season though. We could sign him, we could not. Congleton win again. So already they're getting the points. I mean, where are we now? 13 points with 5 to go. So really, a win now is going to sort it for us. We'll offer them 2 guys tries. I am tempted to bring them in though, I have to say. Johnson catches iron. The youth team. Johnson, who was it? The main guy. Keith Jackson, wasn't it? Right, evaluated. Right, so where's the guy? There he is. Could successfully be retrained as a thingy. Centre midfield. I hope so. We'll stay at the club and continue to train with the youth team until their trial. Okay. Sign the recommendations. Well, let's see what he comes back with, shall we? Prestwich beat Kidsgrove. I mean, we're supposed to have an easier run-in as well. I mean, that's the issue we've got as well. An easier run-in. And it's not started off well at all. So, who do we have? Do we continue that formation? I did say at the beginning, if we lose 2 on the bounce with the formation, we'll change it. But I'm scared of winning. I think that's what the problem is, I think, as well. I do want to go to a 4-2-4. But they know this formation virtually inside out. Is he in here? Keith Jackson, he is being signed, so that's good. This is a side they want to Hassel. I thought we played Hassel. Gambling comes out. Really? You want to play Reece McNally? Maybe we ought to. Maybe we ought to. We're not going balanced. Consortium's target. Okay, I think they're looking to take over the club as well. Sell the club. So have attracted takeover interest from consortiums backed by Connor Sinclair and Brad Lambert, as well as a further rival group fronted by Dominic Richards, who have kicked off proceedings by declaring they will name Stuart Grayston as their new manager should they prove... Hang on a bloody minute. What's going on here? Westerbury will have placed an embargo upon transfer. Oh, great. Right, okay. That's not great. That's not great. So we could end up being sacked anyway. Hi there, Joshy. How you doing? You're banned to the 30th. Oh my god. Oh dear. How did you do that? You harassed them by trying to get them into a party. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's funny, but not the fact that you are banned to the end of the month. Oh my word. I do feel for you. I do feel for you. What about PC? Can you play on the PC? That's your first ban as well. Oh no. The worst time to be banned as well, isn't it, really? Especially when you're stuck at home. Oh no, I feel for you. I really do. How are you getting on? Are you playing on your... is it mobile Football Manager? How are you getting on with that? Reputation needs work as well. So is it you've been banned from playing it at home, or you've been banned out there? What game was it you were playing? Was it like COD or something, was it? FM's going quite... We won the league last season. We got promoted, and this is that season now. We're lying in 8th position. We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad with this team. It's just the formation is just little bit iffy. We're using this tactic at the minute. I'm still unsure about. I mean, I'm just want to move that guy there. I think. Rowley can come ball winner actually, and I'm going to take him out. And I wanted Chris Holt in there. You can go on attack. That's fine. Siege. Oh, Rainbow Six. Oh no. It is a new team. We got fired from the last team. Can't even remember who the Lincoln. That was it. No, we didn't get fired. We moved, mainly because we weren't going to. No, we didn't. We moved to Baseford, and then we got fired from Baseford because I couldn't get them out the bottom. And with probably about 15 games to go, they had enough. The team was just really poor, really poor. But we managed to find this team. They were lying second. They sacked the manager for some bizarre reason. They had something like 10, 11 games to go. I'm going to go attacking actually with these guys. Yeah, so about 10 games to go, and we just had to get promotion. But we ended up winning the league. So that was my first trophy in 9 seasons. So yeah, so this is the first season in the new league. This is tier 9 though, so we managed to get a trophy in tier 10. We're going to try and go for a trophy in tier 9, but not at the minute. So if we just look, I'll show you the table at the minute. We're there. So we're playing as West Didsbury. 5 games to go, and it's supposed to be a short stream today. Last 6 games of the season, and it's not happening that way. You're second in the league and lost 2-0 to... Oh, my dear. Oh, we just lost to near, but we don't do too well against bottom of the tables. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. The formation is this one here. Now, a lot of people have come into the comments and said, try that formation, and it's a hit and miss. It really is. It's worked with a lot of other people. I mean, we've stayed with the formation. It's a little bit iffy, though. Really is. I think we changed it round about here, where we won about 3 on the bounce, and it's just been a mixture. It really has. We had a good run here. We did play these guys we should have won, but they've not been batterings. They've just been odd goal defeats, and it's just really disappointing. But yeah, but that is a formation. It works. I'm just wondering whether to change them back to wing backs. I wonder. I'll leave it. Gambling and Strachan. I'm going to take out and put Hassel back in there. They don't seem to play well together, but I don't care. Prince can come in. He can go defend. He can jump out. They don't play well together, them two. Well, the other formation I am looking at, I gave up with just trying to outdo the other team. Even like with one defensive midfielder, I tried doing that and it didn't work. But I'm just going all out attacking, and it did work to begin with, and then it kind of went away again. Changed to the other formation, and I'm just kind of sticking with it now, only because it's near the end of the season. See how it goes, and then if I get the decent players that I want to get in, then we just change it again and probably have an attacking. Do this again, but 4-2-3-1. But I prefer to have 2 up front though for some reason. But I like to have wingers as well. But yeah, the 4-4-2 is probably another formation I'll probably revert back to. So if I get enough players in, then I'll have that as an option. But yes, it's a difficult one. And Curran, just go back to advanced. Attack. There we go. We're going all out attack. I just want to... You need a new goalkeeper. Who's in goal for you at the minute then? Is it still Aston Villa you're playing as? Tell the teams to do it for the fans. Well, I'll give him the faith. Let's go. Let's go. We've got 2 consortiums that are looking to buy the club as well, and one of them says they're going to change the manager. That's great. Goalkeeper comes and collects. We get a lot of possession with this formation and a lot of shots, but we don't seem to be able to put the ball in. Okay, take that back. His 23rd goal of the season, so it kind of works. Tom Heaton's retiring. How old is he? Are both of them retiring? You got Pepe Reina and Tom Heaton's retiring. How far into the save are you now? Oh, so you need 2 goalkeepers. So both of them. Oh dear. Yeah, we've got 2 decent goalkeepers, but I think it all again it depends on the defence, and that's a poor ball. And he's just wow, we just left him there, haven't we? Yeah, our defence is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. We've got 2 very good centre backs, but they don't seem to play well at all. That's probably my mistake. He's 40. Crikey, he's still playing. Obviously not now. How old's Leno? Let's get another goal then. Still 10 minutes on the game. Holt. Oh wow, what a finish that is. His first goal of the season. You don't save those. Wonderful goal. Well, I don't know how many he's got, but that's a cracking goal. On the spin. Gathers it. Spin. Well, yeah, look at that. Well, if he can do that, why hasn't he been playing? I just needed him to do that. He's 28. That's quite young then, really. I mean, goalkeepers reach their prime around about 29, 30, don't they? I think he'll be if you could pick him up, that'd be quite good actually. How much is he? How much is he? He's just been fouled there. Is it? It's a penalty. You saw him. He got fouled outside the box. I'm not going to complain. Curran to take it then. Oh my God! I think that's the first penalty I've seen saved, or maybe the second. That's disappointing. So it's just... Well, McCauley's got a foot in there with 3-1 up. 24 minutes gone. See, this formation's just hit and miss. It's crazy. All your players are injured. Who you got coming up next? It's a good goal, though, that is. 3-1. I'm happy as Larry, me. I tell you, when it works, it works. 30 million at 20. Well, I suppose he's in his peak, isn't he? He's in his prime now. Have you got that sort of money? Or Edison? Oh, what's happened here? I've missed a goal. Edison or Leno? I'd go Edison, to be fair. Leno's taller, I think. Oh, the goalkeeper just fumbles, doesn't he? He's not aware. You're with Southampton? Not Villa? We're on the attack again. Kokoran's determined to get another goal and make up for that. Kokoran missing that penalty. I think Kokoran should have been taking the penalties. I don't understand why he hasn't been. Gambling, play it back. Meadowcroft, come on, son. We're getting the ball, that's for sure. Not sure what's happened there. No, you're playing Southampton. Oh, sorry. Are you comfortable? Are you confident in winning that game? We missed a penalty, but we do get a goal in the 24th minute straight afterwards. I'm wondering whether penalties. Whoever got us penalties? Come on, penalties. Penalties shocking. One penalty, really? Well, I'm not going to change that. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United, Liverpool. Actually, no, if it's in your Europa League. Juventus. I don't know, is it a big club? Hand over to the assistant. It's only half time as well. Go on, I give in. Who have you got? It can't be another English team. Milan's? One of the Milans? Ajax, Roma and Basel. I think Roma you could... Oh, we've conceded. Why? How? Really? This is what happens. Second half, we don't come out. It's like United earlier this season. We don't play in the second half. Holt misses the tackle. It's a lovely goal, lovely ball and a lovely goal, I think. Ajax, I think you could get something out of that. Basel, you should beat. Roma, I think you can beat. I think Roma are not that hard a side, I don't think. Go on, Meadowcroft, Lonsdale. Plant it in, back post, Curran. A lovely goal. 25th goal of the season now for him. Loving it. 5-2. I mean, this is what happens. Same formation. We've just moved one player and just changed the wingers to attacking. And this is what happens. How confident are you in winning that? What other big teams are in the you got in the Europa? What are the big teams you got in there? What are the English clubs, actually? That might be fair to say. Much crosses it in. We do clear it, header it away. Not very far, though. Houghton's again. Prince has not been playing very well in goal. Half an hour to go in this game. I do need to make a substitution, I think. 20 minutes. Macaulay's been rather quiet. We could bring Jed Jones in there. In fact, you know what? I am going to put you as an inside forward on attack this time. Meadowcroft can come off, and I'm going to bring in Marshall. And I'm going to do that. Wow, look at that. Kokoran can go on the left-hand side. Wolves, AC Milan, Inter Milan. Are they the early bigger clubs in there? You get past your group stage, And I think you can go and avoid them. You at least get to the quarterfinals, I think. I don't think I really need to change anything. As we could put 2 subs on there. I do. I don't want to change it too much. He says, and then we're going to concede like that. I mean, wow. 18 minutes to go. Silly goals. I mean, we did win one game 5-3, I think it was. It looks like it's 5-3 again. 8 goals in this game already. 15 to go. Can we hold out? I mean, that's the question. We've scored 60 goals as well this season, which is great. Keith Howard. Oh, go on, Rowley. Oh, that's just wide. So again, we're going to get another 5-3. Or maybe 6-3. How did you miss? Rowley, get the ball back again, you Burke. There's no rush to get another goal, is there, really? 5-3. I'll go with that. Oh, Kokorin got a hat-trick in that game. I think that's the first time we got a hat-trick in a game. So, relatively happy with that. Excellent effort. You're 1 point off top spot, really? Oh, you... is this in the Europa League? You're 1 point off top spot. How many games you played in the Europa League so far? The thing is, as long as you get past the group stage, you should be okay. I'm only dreaming of Europe at the moment. See, 2 players we're looking at is Coventry United. They're in the semi-final. The second, they're through. They're in the final against Worcester in the FA Vars. Oh, in the Prem. Well, who's top? Don't tell me it's Liverpool. Classic 9.5. I think it's the first time one of our players have actually reached a 9+, which is really nice. Runcorn coming up 17th. Again, teams near the bottom. We've got an easy run in. At least you can play on your mobile. Unless you get banned from that as well. Spurs are top. Serious? No. How many games in are you? Have you only just started the season? Spurs top. No chance. That doesn't happen anywhere. Saving again. 100% on target. 10 out of 10. 4 headers as well. That's pretty decent. He's our best striker and best player at the minute, I think. Without him, we would be struggling this season. I'm hoping he's going to continue next season. We just need a backup striker early, and Marshall's not really doing that at the minute. 14 games in and Spurs are top. That is... that's crazy. Oh, good. The takeover collapses. Wonderful stuff. I pulled the plug on Proteo, claiming that he had not seen evidence of the group's finances. Okay, nice. And the embargo has been lifted as well. Hopefully them players are still on trial. Oh, I bet I've lost the other 2, haven't I? Ah, dear. You should see the game I've got with Bolton at the moment on my YouTube. It's we're bottom of the Premiership with Bolton. It's dire. It's dire straits. The board are still relatively happy, bizarrely. These guys would be quite good, wouldn't they? Could be better than Meadowcroft. I mean, what's the comparison between him and Meadowcroft? There you are. Oh, we can't see a comparison. Why not? I might take him. We can play. Well, we don't know if he can play there or not. But I am going to approach to sign this guy. Star player. Well, if you can deliver. We can't afford them wages. Why do that? That's what we're offering. Yeah, we're going to walk away. It's not going to happen. Can we just put you on another trial? And hopefully this time it'll put you on another trial. We'll see what happens, what he does to that. But yeah, it's horrible. Trying to get decent plays in, we just can't do it. I mean, if we stay, well, we will stay in this division now. I think I haven't seen the table actually. I should have had a closer inspection of it and just seen if we are. Well, we'll do it now actually. 48 points. How is it? We're only 14 points ahead, but we're up there. Well, there's only 4 games left, so we're going to be safe. We are going to stay in the division. We want to stay above Abbey, though. I feel that's where we want to stay. Offer accepted. He's accepted another trial, but he wants so much money. I've not seen him for a while. He might be on tomorrow night. I mean, when was it? Was it a Thursday night before? He's not been on since. I've not really heard from him. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was. I must say, it was you were proper giving him instructions. I'm wondering what save to do next. I think I'm just wondering when to pull the plug on this one eventually. It will be eventually. But I am looking at somewhere else, I think, but I'm not sure where. But I'm just stubborn and I'll probably just stick with this. Players removed to discuss. Yeah, you just remove them. Patching snubs. Oh, right, okay, you rejected it. And Burton snubs as well, okay. Read eligible for a professional contract. Well, you can't get a professional contract with us, can you? Makinson. Advanced playmaker. I mean, what are you like with Curran then? Just give him a quick comparison with Curran. Curran in blue. Curran's a lot better. Mentally and physically, it's Makinson. Big age difference, 29 versus 21. It might be worth bringing him in just to give Curran a break, I think, as well. In fact, I'm going to do it. Unless somebody else comes along that's better, then I think 35. Let's see if we can just reduce it a little bit. £9 a week. There you go. He'll take it a second time. There you go. Well, we're going to bring him in as well. It's football at the end of the day, whatever that was all about. Didn't really read it. KG Media, okay. Clubs set in England to release some players. So some of these players then, do you think we could get any of these to us? I probably doubt it. Let's see if we can all... See if they can come for scouting. We'll offer a trial. We should just pick them up straight away, but then again, it all depends whether we can afford to have them. But we'll see. They're going to reject. That's what's going to happen. It'd be funny if we managed to get a couple of them players, or even one. What for? Or have you just gone away from the screen? Congleton win it again. Look at this. They've won 3 on the bounce just like that. I mean, did they beat us? Yeah, of course they beat us before. They were on a run before last time as well. And they've gone and done it. I mean, they've had a whole bunch there where they've lost a load of games. Lost to Runcorn, Rylands, Ramsbottom. They've got pretty much hard teams to play as well. But I think they're safe, Congleton. 44, 10 points. Well, not quite, but almost there. Who have we got? We got Runcorn next. They are there. Oh, you're back. Okay. Right, we've gone to try and get that player in. Well, we have got him player. It all depends whether he accepts that offer of £25 an appearance. What's in here? The inbox. Okay. All right. Okay, they're coming on trial. That's. Oh, some of them have. Oh, they've come and then gone again. Wow. Lawrence Brown. We're going to just clear all that lot. We're not going to look at any more of them guys. Boateng takes Swansea hot seat. Tell you, these last 6 games have been so long. A good assistant manager? Probably not. I wouldn't know where to start. Who could you have? I mean, I don't know what season are you in? Because it could be. Well, I suppose age doesn't really matter. Who would you generally have? Have you looked on the job search in the staff? Who have you got available? See, I don't really know assistant managers, really. Do you want like an ex-player or something like that? The thing is, though, do you want somebody who's been in manager role and then go down to assistant manager? I don't think that generally happens, does it? You want like an ex-player. If he's with Aston Villa, who could you have? I don't even know who United's assistant manager is. Oh, actually, yeah, could try Mike Phelan. Could take him. I don't know. Have a look at your. How good are your under 23s and under 18s manager? See if they want to be assistants. I think I did that here. I think he's going to delay. I mean, these guys potentially look really good, but Benali, goalkeeper, handling, leadership. He's a 2-star, but he's nowhere near what we've got there. I'm just going to let them delay the decision because we're not going to use them. Wickham, dismiss Miller speculation. Praise Marshall. He's not really played. Have a look in your job search and have a look in your. Was it the staff? Staff and let's have a look. See, I really don't know. I mean, there's a lot of foreign assistant managers that are quite good. So look in staff and have a look at staff search. Who we got here? I mean, I don't even know who these guys are. We've got Matt Payne. Ben Hick. I don't know who these are, to be fair. I mean, they're all. I mean, what's at the top? Is that all we're allowed? 1 star. Josh Bickerstaff. Yeah, there's I haven't got a clue at any of these guys. I wouldn't know where to start for you. Arteta or Arteta? Oh, interesting. Give him a go. Try somebody like Ryan Giggs or even try like Frank Lampard. Arteta, okay. See, I don't know who'd want to be an assistant manager. I think majority of them like to have the managerial roles, don't they? I wouldn't know where to begin. Like I say, have a look at your staff search and have a look on the, just look up assistant manager, see who's available. It might give you a couple of ideas. Or look at players that are coming towards the end of their playing career. Search by age on players. See if they want to take over as do an assistant manager role. We're 25 in the red. Oh, we've made a profit this month. Woohoo! Of nearly £1,000. How? I've got no idea. Disappointed with a 2-1 loss there and a 2-0 loss, but they're reasonably happy. Reasonably happy, especially with the atmosphere. What's our dynamics like? Nah, it's okay. Hierarchy 9 and 15. It was 7 and 17, so it's a big improvement there. Have you gone back to him? Let's find out if he's offer, if you're going to offer again. Try Wayne Rooney. He would have retired in your game by now, I think, wouldn't he? Because he was at Derby. Could try Wayne Rooney. I don't know if he's any good or not. Yap Stam. Yeah, I'm reading off ex United players now. We haven't beaten Runcorn and we're playing away. Oh dear. Inconsistent. We're both inconsistent. That's good. And we're both the same sort of form as well. I am going to bring... No, I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to bring Powell in though. Just change it back to that. I don't think I need to change anything. Strachan... I'm going to bring Strachan in for Hassel though. And do that. Rowley's just... It's Chris Hull that's not very good. But he did play well though, didn't he? I'm going to play this formation again. Bugger it. Let's go for it. We're going for a win. I think we've secured our status in the league anyway. So that's fine. We just want to finish mid-table. A win here would help us do that. They've got somebody called Humphreys. 6 goals. He's got 2. But Corin, look at that. 25 and 35. Excellent. Well, I'm really chuffed with that. 9 and 7. 3 and 3. 5 and 6. Yeah, excellent. Pick up where they left off. And just go back to the faith. Give everyone... I mean, they love it. Absolutely love it. I don't like having 1 up front, especially in the lower leagues. 2 up front, I think, kind of works better, I feel. But it's the formation that you want to cover the whole picture, I think. Look at that, 56% possession already. And we've had a shot. We don't generally see shots. But we tend to do quite well on possession. They've had a shot on target. They're in blue. Aziz. Why are they not chasing up? Well, it's a good interception, that. Oh, great interception by Meadowcroft. Curran, beautiful side step. He's going forward. Or not. He is still. All that way and he can't pull off a shot. I think there's going to be around about, I don't know, 50 people there. Or, see, we've got your namesake in goal. Joshua Powell. Cross comes in, good header. Kenny, go on then. For a change, I'm looking at them scores and Abbey have not taken the lead against anybody. They always take the lead against somebody. Macaulay, just hold it up. Nice. Go down the line. Oh, beautiful. Turn of pace there, lot. Oh, that wasn't so great. That wasn't great. Oh, look at that. The through ball. Tackle. I tell you what, it's not looking great. But we're not doing that great, are we, really? Get creative. That's what I want to do. Let's tell them get creative. Can we get to 50? 50 points would be amazing. Let's get a victory. Let's get a goal. Oh, Rowley. Come on, son. In the box. Oh, Kokora, you could have had that, I think. It's half time. Abbey are winning. Of course they are. Excellent efforts. I mean, the fact that we're just holding on, really, I think that's exactly what we're doing. 50 gone. Half an hour to go, and it's we've piled 15 shots in at their goal. We've peppered them with 15. Why are we not winning? What on earth have you done? What a plonker. Why have you done that? Demand more. I mean, that is such stupidity at the back. I mean, who was that to as well? It's offside. Red, what? It's all gone. Pete Tong, I tell you, it's all gone. We've got nobody that can play. Oh, Gilchrist can play it. Well, he's going to have to, isn't he? You know what? We are going to have to do something like this, aren't we? And support them. We're going to have to do that. We've got nobody that can play at the back. None. Megadoo Croft can cut. You're on the other side, aren't you? Of course you are. Marshall can go that side. Okay. We've made our subs now. Hopefully nobody else gets sent off in that little bit of a spat. Come on then, guys. We're playing positive. Why are we not? Ah, because we're playing a different formation. That's why. Let's get a goal. We're quite good at coming back, but we're not. No, we're not. We're not good at coming back at all. We're good at folding. That's what we're good at. Good interception, though. Marriott, go on, son. Why keep it in if you're not going to do anything with it? You just let them have it and let them race onto our unprotected back four. I mean, how is that possible, really, to run the full length of the goalkeeper? At least he came for it. We've had 16 shots on goal. Show some passion out there. Sort of fired up. This formation isn't the best, I don't think. We've got people back. How can that happen? And once again, our form against Runcorn is dire. How can we play that against 10 men, really? Oh, come on, really? You can't... Oh, maybe we've got a start here then. Marshall Kokorin up front. Go on, son. Going to play him in? Or not? Pass it in the middle. Why did you not pass it or square it? Wow, I'm so angry. Offside, ref. What's the point? What is the point of that? 56% possession, a lot of shots. We're watching it quietly, so you know what? That was absolute dire. Absolute dire. Excellent effort. No, not happy with that result. Very not happy. You're playing against bottom of the league. How can you lose to games like that? We need to figure out a formation that's going to work for next season, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Strachan's banned for one match. Of course he is. We were wasteful, apparently. Delap. Rob Delap. It rings a bell, that name. I'm sure I've used him in a game once. Okay, how many games left now? 3 to go. And then it'll be season over, thankfully. It's been a long season. We're playing Barwell next. I mean, we're playing teams... Oh, well, we're not actually. Barwell. Where are Barwell? Yeah, we're playing everybody at the bottom. Wow, if you can't beat... We're at home, though, so we should be able to win at home, I guess. We're losing silly games, though. I mean, that's the issue I've got. I think that is my problem with the game. We're losing silly games. But I think if we get decent players and we go... generally, everybody plays a 4-4-2. I don't particularly want to play that. I want to use the wing backs. Get the crosses in. They should be able to do it at that stage, surely. I think we'll... like a 4-3 wingers and then one up top. Maybe that's the way to go. Or do we... We tend to do well with a attacking midfielder role, don't we? Decrease to revenue retained. That's... Wow. Not that we ever had any. Move Thomas to under 23s. Has he scored again? Let's move into the under 23 squad. Let's see what I can do at that level. Barwell beat us last time, I think. Yeah, we haven't done well against the bottom teams. It's them guys that we should really be winning. Or beating. But our away form is shocking. Really shocking. Waiting for these days to go by. Could do with like a song and dance, couldn't we? I guess. Right, 4 days to go. I mean that's taken all of like nearly 5 minutes just to do them couple of days. And that will leave us with 2 away games to finish the season off. At least we're safe. That's the main thing. We're safe. That was a main concern this season. But I'm hoping we're going to do a lot better next season though. Do we stay with this formation and just get better players in? It's more or less a 4-2-4 formation, isn't it? Or do we use a defensive midfielder? I might do it in the last 2 games. If we can get this game won, then I might do it last couple of games. He's going to accept. So we're going to take Curran off. He can drop back and play DLP. Well, at least we've got an attacking advanced playmaker up there. Let's see how good he is. Just hope he hasn't gone into our under 23s because that's generally where they all get lost, isn't it? Can make his debut against the bottom team. And then what I might do for the last 2 games, I might use the defensive midfielder role if we have one. Potter could leave Newcastle. And? Is that any concern of us? I don't think it is. we're not going to win a trophy 2 years on the bounce. So that's that's for certain. Although we were we've been all right. I can't complain. It has been a topsy-turvy. What's happened to Baseford there, though? Did they get relegated? What happened? We'll have a look at them as well, actually. See if there's any news. What's going on now? Come on. We want to get to game time. There was news. Relegation scrap approaches. Are they? Oh, that's Boston. Now I thought I saw something on Baseford down here. Is that further up? I don't know. News. Might be in the news. Lancaster. No. Maybe not. I'm intrigued. I did spot Baseford somewhere. Let's have a look at our old team. They're first. So they got relegated and they're coming straight back up by looks of things as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. They're absolutely storming that, aren't they? 3 games remaining, 7 points clear, and they're absolutely storming Norman. Holroyd with 18 goals. Can we nick him? Yeah, he's on £300 a week. We can't afford that. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Get relegated. I think I've done them a favour. Ross eligible. I don't care if you're eligible for a contract or not. We're not going to do it. I am going to change the side though. I'm not going to use that suggested squad. I am going to use. I'm going to drop Curran back. I think. I mean that formation we can't establish in it. But what's this one? The 4-1-2 wing. Ah, right. Okay, that's the one with the 2 wingers wide. All of a sudden, that is kind of quite familiarity with that one is better than the 4-2-4. But this one, marking just needs to be a little bit better, doesn't it? Hence why we need better defenders. So we're going to have to look in the summer to get some better defenders in and some players that can play in the positions. Do we switch to wing backs now, I wonder? I'm just I want to go all out attack. We're playing bottom of the table. We've got to go attacking, haven't we? Northwich clinched the title, apparently. Oh, out to clinch the title. Okay. And we're safe anyway, so it don't matter. We're going to be here for another season. Woohoo! Tier 9, hurrah! Who knows? We could win the league next season. That'd be quite amusing. And then we forget all about this. Northwich away at Squires Gate. Where are we league table wise? Are we safe? 11 points. Yeah, we're safe, aren't we? Can anybody get? We could end up still down here. We just need, if we get a win, 2 wins, we could drag ourselves up here to sit. We can get as far as 6th, which would be quite a mean feat. And we have beaten Barwell before. I thought we'd lost. Strachan, you can't play. Hassel, you'll have to, which means him and Gambling. Have we got any in the under 23s? Irwin, he's playing awful. Nobody there at all, which is rubbish. We don't have really much choice, do we? I mean, can any of these guys play in the centre? I was hoping one of them would be able to. Not really, because we can place. I mean, he can. Not very well. I'm very tempted to bring these as wing backs. I'm just going to put them on automatics. Would that help us? I think that'll help us a lot better. They can run up and down then. Powell, do we? Yeah, we'll leave it as it is. Actually, stood at home. Right. What I was going to do then? Where is he? Where's our player? Is he in the under 23s? I hope not. What did I say? He's not for the under-23s. He's straight into the senior squad, you buffoons. Rowley can come out, and we're going to bring Connor Makerson, you're up there. You can switch, stay there, and you can play that. Holt, you can come out, and we're going to bring in Howes for that. That looks a little bit better. I think that's a lot better actually. And we're going to attack in. We're going all out. We're going to try and win this game. Go out with a bang. If we can't beat bottom of the table, then we've got real problems, and that's saying an awful lot, really. We've got virtually our first teamers in there, apart from the debutant that we have got, Makinson. But it is virtually our first team in here. That is our first team. Apart from these two, they don't like each other. I wonder why. I think one's just better than the other one, and he doesn't like it. Let's go and give him the faith. Let's split it all green. Look at that, all green. For the last home game of the season, gentlemen. Let's see if we can just go out with a bang. Preferably not the other way around, as we start off with a shot on goal already. Do we get to see any highlights? Northwich, they're looking to win, aren't they? We have the ball. Curran, he'll play it over to Gambling. Gambling's a good player. He just doesn't get on with Hassel. Wonder why. That's a bad ball, but we should get on there. Well, I'm not really sure what happened there. It's a total balls up at the back of for Barwell, but Gambling with the ball through. Well, actually, it's Makinson. Actually, lovely ball though. Chests it down by Percival. Tackle, and then Kokorin just comes in with his 26th goal of the season. Simple as is, and Kokorin gets a 7.3 for his troubles. Just being in the right time in the right place. Northwich, we keep an eye on Northwich as well, because they're looking to win the league, aren't they? It's a good ball in, nobody there, as we'll probably look to concede a goal before we go and do anything else. Palmer, nobody in the middle. We've got straight back four. Meadowcroft to Gambling. Much better. He doesn't like to pass to his fellow centre-back, does he? Power with the ball over the top to nobody particular, as it's played all the way back to the goalkeeper, who gets rid very quickly indeed, as Chambers runs past our bloke there. Can we tackle him? How has he managed to get a shot on? He shouldn't be getting a shot on in that respect. Meadowcroft just boots it. It doesn't really matter how. Don't forget, these are bottom of the table, so let's have a little bit of an effort here. Kokorin comes for, he wins it actually. How did we get that ball? We are streaming forward though. Well, somehow it's gone to Makinson for his debut goal. Great stuff. Instant impact. 25 minutes gone. We're 2-0 up. Makinson's got his debut goal. And I think we're just playing a little bit better, a bit more solid, I think, especially with Curran coming back at DLP. Howes plays alongside him as well. We just want that partnership at centre-back just to be a little bit stronger and a little bit better as well. Where is... Northwich are 1-1 at the moment. I don't know if it means they'll win. They've had a red card though, Squires Gate. So I don't know how they're going to cope. But Makinson's got man of the match written all over him on his debut game. If he could do that every game, then what can I say? "50 minutes gone. We're going into the last half hour very shortly. Can we just get creative maybe? A few more goals. Northwich are winning, so it looks like they're going to win the league. Yeah, 11 points clear. They've won it, haven't they? Pearson for Barwell. We do intercept it. We don't win it. There's no rush, is there? Kokorin, look at that. He's a super player. Wow, what a finish. What a goal. It's just laid on, and it's just too easy. 8th goal of the season for Alex Howes. It's great to have him back playing alongside Curran, so arguably our best midfield. It's a great goal that is, right in the corner, over the goal, diving, goalkeeping, arm, despairing dive. I guess I don't know what I'm saying here, but 3-0. Northwich have been pegged back. I don't know if that makes a blind bit of difference or not. Actually, Meadowcroft will come get number 4, probably, hopefully soon. He does win the ball back. He's going to win the ball back. They love messing around, don't they, at the back? We're not getting the ball. Yeah, they're just... I'm not sure they know what they're doing. He says as they come forward and almost score. Right, I'm just going to pause it there. I'm going to make a couple of changes and McCordy can come off. We haven't seen much of Marriott, so we're going to bring him on. Meadowcroft can take a rest as well. We're going to bring in nobody. Marshall, actually. Marshall and Curran can swap. And you can play centre midfield on support, actually, Collins. Let's do that. Put you in support mode. There. Three changes. See if that helps. I have got my favourite players in there. Makinson's coming out with an 8.3. He's got Player of the Match award almost there as a... How? They're bottom of the... How can they do that? Really? I mean, who was on him? We have the ball there. Curran just loses it. Here's me singing his praises, saying he's one of our best midfielders, and he does that. I mean, come on, my friend. You've got all that experience and we lose a clean sheet. Can we get a 4th, actually? Go on, then. Make up for it with a goal. All right, assist, then. He only gets an assist. Kokorin gets his 27th of the season, then. 4-1. This is more like it. We're going out with a bang, so he does make up for that error in the midfield there. Kokorin... easy on his head. They could have easily gone over, but the goalkeeper just makes a complete hash of that. 3 minutes left. There's still time for another one, though. Kokorin wants a hat-trick. Another hat-trick. Nobody's running onto that one. Tackle. Marriott. Well done, son. Plays the ball over to Kokorin. He's going for a hat-trick, isn't he? Well, I was concerned that was going to be an offside there. But it's not. I'm sure that was offside. Marshall makes his run. And we're watching it there. The Ginger Ninja. 4th goal of the season. It's nice to see him score goals. And I don't... See, the thing is, I don't think we need that many players. I think we've got a very good crop of players. And I've said it before that you hang on to the same sort of players like you do in real life. And they will get better playing with each other. Oh my God, he's gone and got another one, Marshall. It's 6. They've just fallen apart in the last minute. And they will play better together. I'm determined. Well, we need another centre-back, I think. And get rid of... I think Gambling seems to be better. Hassel, I don't know. They're very good defenders, but they can't play with each other. That's the issue. So, Kokorin gets 92nd minute goal there. Another one in the 92nd minute and 94th minute. So, 3 in 2 minutes there. I mean, how is that possible? I mean, 2 in 1 minute. 6-1. I think that goes to... that formation works. And somebody tell me how that does... It's 3 assists for Kokorin, though. Scores 2 and 3 assists. He did rather well when he... maybe that's the way to go. And have him playing on the wing. I don't know. But yeah, that's the way the formation should work. 12 shots on goal, though, out of 27. Excellent efforts. Well played, lads. We're into 50 points, people. 50 points, and we've finally made it to that total. We've got Northwich away. So thankfully, they've won the league at this point, I think. That's what I'm counting on. Is Kokorin player of the goal scorer, golden boot winner this season? Abbey draw. Ha! Ha ha! They can still catch us, though, annoyingly. We've got a game against Northwich now, and then we're playing League. Northwich, have they won? Yeah, they have won. They've won it easily, actually. How did Northwich do? 3-3 down here, I think it is. 93rd minute equaliser. Wow. Against Squires Gate. So it's anybody's game, really, isn't it? But, I mean, did we beat them? Yeah, we did beat them. Did we beat them? Whitechurch? I don't think we did we? We beat them, Hooker. Did we beat Padiham? Yeah, we beat Padiham. And we probably beat Main Road as well. But we could nick 6th spot. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing. Still 2 games to go, though. We're not going to get 5th because they're... yeah, it's already won, isn't it? What am I saying? So, hopefully, they're going to take it a little bit easy with us. Some reason Siri decides to wants to talk. I've never seen that before. Right, only because I said hopefully. Not too loud this time. Right, West Didsbury 6-1. I mean, I think that goes. Is that our biggest defeat? Biggest win? I think it is. I think we're creating all sorts here. We've won 14 games, not quite half our games, but it doesn't really matter. We've only lost 13. A third, almost just under a third of our games played. Goal difference of 9. It's okay. I'm not going to complain. Right, 2 games to go, and then the season's over. Hurrah! And we've done rather well, I think. Can we have a look at what the club vision is? Very pleased. They're very pleased. We're on course. Oh, hang on. What's this coaching course? Completion 3rd of Feb. Have I completed it then? Have I completed it without even realising? Oh, hang on a minute. Can we go in for another one? Am I studying at the minute? I am studying. What am I talking about then? Right, okay, let's scores on debut. He did play rather well, didn't it? We got Northwich win. The pivotal game was against Kidsgrove. Corin on for me, 9 points. 9.5 the game before, and now this one, or was it another? The 5-3 one, wasn't it? He was playing rather well. I'd be intrigued to know how many goals he has scored in the league now, though. He must be near enough top goal scorer. But like I say, without him, we would have been really struggling. If we can finish in the top 10, I'll be so chuffed. I'd be ecstatic. There's a couple of players we just want to get rid of and just bringing a better in. But I don't think there's going to be that much of a change because the players we have got are decent enough. Maybe just 1 or 2 players would help. We need to win the league, or we have to win the league to get promoted. I think there's no 2 ways about that. Hassel reject. Well, he's going to reject, isn't he? Sack looms over Large with Barcelona coming up next. What's happened over here? Manchester United hierarchy appeared to finally losing the patience with manager Bruno Large or Large or Large. Okay, so how badly are they doing? They're 4th in the Premier League. Is that really bad? It's been a while since they won the league. Let's just have a look at the schedule then. I mean, really? What are you talking about? They beat Barcelona. They beat Forest. I mean, what is this? I'm sorry, but alright, they lost to Wolves, but so what? Man City, okay. They're on a long run. Why would you sack your players? Maybe there's a job opening going up at Man United. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? I might apply. I don't know. That'd be quite amusing. A couple of more players being scouted, but I want to scout him, centre back. Do we need to see any more midfielders? Possibly Dean Sheridan. Maybe Adam Langham. We don't need any more forwards, I don't think. We're not going to go defend. I think we're going to stick with this formation. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let's scout them. Let's scout them. There we go. Inbox. Oh, it's getting hot in here again though, I must say. This room is getting very, very stuffy. And to be honest, I think it was around about nearly 16, 17 degrees outside. We went out earlier on to walk the dog. It was very warm. Mugunda wants to come to the first team. Is that really something we want to look at? I mean, another striker. Free kick taker. It's very good though. We haven't got another striker apart from we're only playing one up front, and they're just sharing, going out wide and what have you. So I don't think we really need Mugunda at the moment, unless there's somebody else that comes in that's going to be absolutely amazing, but it's not going to happen. What do we do against Northwich? Do we go? We'll go attacking. No, we're going to go attacking. I've got nothing else to lose now. I was going to try another formation, but I'm really intrigued as to how this is going to work. I think I am going to stick with this formation. It is surprisingly, it does work. When you win big, I guess. And you win surprisingly against bigger teams. It does well against the big teams. Not so well against the bottom lot if you're playing away from home. But I think you need to have a different formation away from home. But we're safe, so we'll see out the season with this formation, and then we'll try something in the friendlies. We'll get a lot of friendlies in. Try and make some money while we're at it as well. We'll get a couple of fundraisers going, get some money into the coffers, as I just tend to wait. Now there was some touting for that Bruno chap at Man United at the minute to be sacked. What's occurring there? Have they lost against Barcelona already? We shall have a look. At the end of the season as well, we'll have a look at the top leagues as well. See how well them guys are doing. Just to have a look around, I guess. There's no point looking at the lower leagues. Although it might have a look at the team above us. United, we win. Yeah, Man United win. 0-0 in Barcelona. So do they sack the manager? Barcelona are disappointed. Decent result, decent match. On to the next one. Fantastic result. What about the manager? Did they sack him? Did Baseford agree to Swan deal with Aylesbury? Who are you, Swan? 22-year-old Swan. Goalkeeper. Are you paying him money? You conceded. He's been at Baseford though. Did they have him on loan? Oh, okay. So Aylesbury brought him. Yeah, look at that. 53 goals in 34. And you won the league? Bizarre. We're loan list or then. I don't know why we're even bothering with them guys really, because loan list it just means we don't want you really. It's very unlikely you'll get into the first team. Maybe we should just do up from the ranks and see what happens. But the players do not progress fast enough. And that could be due to the facilities we have, which seem very, very poor. But who cares at the moment? We are riding high. Oh, hang on. There's a shorter game here. A Sunday to a Saturday. Oh, so haven't got a 2-week break. We've got a 5-day break before we play again. Nice. I'll be interested to see what other jobs are available. One of the Brownlee brothers has gone to. What was that? Rayner's gone out for 7 weeks. Is he an under 20 somethings? Rowley, well played, sir. Criticise. You've just come in. Don't do that to me. You scored on your debut. You got player of the match, I think. Or was no, it wasn't. It was Corcoran, wasn't it? I mean, that formation does work. How can it not work? Right, Knock sings Curran's praises. Of course he does. We face the impossible. I don't really care. I don't really care at this point. Beckhamstead, make Miller offer. Just don't go. We don't want you to go. We're nearing the end of the season, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 games remaining, including this one against the league winners, the league champions. And they will progress to the next tier, tier 8. I would like to follow in their footsteps next season. I'm just hoping... well, we'll see how this formation deals with these last 2 games. I mean, Leek... we should win that one. We have lost silly games tonight, though, I must admit. Brighouse and Sheldon. I'm sure I played Brighouse before. There's a game cancelled, though. Leek lose to Whitchurch. I mean, are they all relegated now? Just do excuse me. There is a siren going on. What is it? Oh, it's finished. I think that was just a police car. There seems to be an awful lot of cars on the road, so maybe you just can't get through. I don't know. So it's still all to fight for down at the bottom. It's Lancaster, really. 6 points up for... I think Lancaster could get dragged in. Who would I rather see go down? Not after beating Barwell 6-1. I want them to stay up, but that's not going to happen now. They're relegated. Leek are relegated. Skelmersdale, Runcorn, which we gave them a lifeline typically, and Lancaster as well. And it's also a main road, isn't it, really? Actually, we've got 2 games left, so what am I doing? So it's not all over yet, is it? So let's mosey along to the next game then. First place, it's the dead rubbers now, aren't they? I guess we just want to stay mid-table. I'm sure they're going to be happy with it. They have to be, right? They won't sack us because we failed on everything else. I think it's all about staying in this division. We could have quite easily got relegated, and it was looking at that point, at that way at one point earlier on in the season before we changed to this formation. Somehow we've miraculously managed to stay up. FA Cup semi-final. Bournemouth will play Wolves. Wolves have beaten United along the way. Yeah, Northwich are just going to totally crush us, aren't they? Team selection. I mean, that is our first team, isn't it? So, I mean, I might bring... you know what? I'm going to do that. Just for the sake of doing it. That's not what I wanted, was it? Corcoran. It's not you. I'm going to bring in Marshall and just swap you 2 around. There. I'm doing that. I'm going to swap them 2 around. The support. Can you go on the support? Rather you did support. Who is it on support? It was Collins, wasn't it? Just bring them down a tad. I'm not happy about that. Strachan could come in for... I mean, who's the best out of them 2, really? Both superb, both perfect. Oh, bugger. Hassel's been virtually playing well, hasn't he? I think we'll leave it at that. They play well together, them 2. Do they play well? Fairly decent partnership. I can only apologise for this. The car racing along the bypass. It's just needless. Gilchrist can come off. I'm very tempted to bring some of these other players in, but I can't bring myself to do it. Studholm, he's what, 21 years old. He's not great. Potential is fantastic, but he's not great. Can he play up there? No. Can he play down there? Ish. Do we bring him on? You know what? I might just put him on the bench and take Chris Holt out. Possibly. Right, okay. Makeson's not very fit, but you know what? Do I care? Let's go. Second to final game then. Makeson's lacking match fitness. It doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, this formation is just basically 4-2-3-1, or you could have it as a 4-2-4. But it does work. I'm surprised how well it has worked. I was a bit dubious at first, but what colour we're in the blue. We don't like the blue, so that means we're going to get absolutely trounced. We're the only gameplay. It's a Sunday, that's why, isn't it? Does Northwich have it? Can we get? Oh, we're getting interception with Curran. Oh, he's gone for it, and he tries to play it. Not very far though, was it? Interception, ball over the top, and Skidmore's on his run. Oh, he hit the target, and he hit the bar with it as well. Macaulay, go on then, son. He's through ball. Just play the ball through. They can play the ball everywhere, can't they? Northwich. That's I mean, look at that. Excellent effort. Marshall's there. Marshall scored. I mean, did he chip that over the goalkeeper? 7.5 minutes in. Did he chip that over the goalkeeper? It's a cracking goal. I mean, it's non-stop. I'm not going to lie. Wondered where it was going to finish off with, but goalkeeper's already down. He did kind of chip it over him, so that's well played, sir. 6th goal of the season. Maybe we can play you first off then. I don't know. If either of you don't score, then you come off for the next guy to go up front. We definitely don't need wingers. We got them guys that can do that. Let's get into. See, this is what I mean about this formation. It's a do or die formation, isn't it? Oh my word, we're 2-0 up. Marshall's just gone and scored 2 goals, beating the champions. I mean, Hassel with a fantastic clearance. Marshall chests it, and behind the 3 defenders. And Northwich, I'm hoping they're just taking it easy because they have won the league. 6 points in it. And yeah, they've won the league, haven't they? Really, it's just too easy. They're just relaxing. They can let us win because it doesn't really matter because you won't play us next season. So let us win. It's a good interception there. Marshall on the ball. We've got runners. Over to Corrin. He's in on goal. Go on, son. You can't do the same. But Mackinson. I mean, is that a throw in to us? I think. I don't think it is. We steal the ball back. We're playing really well, actually. Marshall scored a first half hat trick, people. I mean, flipping heck. Where's that come from? What has happened? And we lost to a side like Runcorn, who I'm hoping we don't play next season. 3-0. 3-0. I'm as shocked as anybody else by this. Oh, you're joking. For what? Well, at 0, I probably would have said we stand a chance of winning. But now they've got a goal back. It could be anything. They drew 3-3 in their last game, didn't they? I haven't got it on extended highlights, that's for sure. As Marshall's in on goal again. Oh, he's just missed the sitter. I mean, that could have been his 4th goal and our 4th. I mean, the fact that he scored 3 goals, it might be time to... I might bring Kokorum up front this time, maybe. For the second half, swap them round. He has a shot from there. He could have just crossed it. Ball in. Kokorum's there, though. He doesn't need to. He finds his way in front of the net anyway. But it's 4-1 away from home at the champions. I don't get it. I mean, Kokorum just stands there. He wasn't really bothered at that point. But he gets himself into a very good position. Oh, wow. Look at that. He thought he was going to go to the other side. And he just totally fooled him there. That's a good reply to the penalty. We've scored 70 goals as well this season. I mean, this is a fantastic result. I'm not taking anything away from him. Very happy. Thumbs up. Marshall's got a 9.5 already. We have another chance. Just checking we are in blue. Coron. Oh my God! Now, if I was top of the table, fighting for the title, it's already won. And we came to the team that was below us, I'd be fuming at this point. I mean, what do you do? I didn't change anything now. I don't think I need to, do I? At this point. It's a free kick. Dixon's going to get red carded. He's gone. I mean, is it the formation? Is it the player? I mean, Macaulay. Ah, the goalkeeper saved one. Only 74 attendance, and these are the champions. Oh, Hassel! Good start. I would have been annoyed at that if that went in. Corner ball floated in. We do get it away though. Can we get another goal? Is it worth? I might take a change. I mean, 5-1. We can't really mess this up. Surely. We're going to bring Jed Jones in. He's an inverted winger, so he can go on attack. Kokoran can go up front this time. On attack. Marshall, you can come off. You've done your job, my friend. We're going to bring in Meadowcroft. Studholme in the centre. What can you do in the centre? Ball winning midfielder. Curran's not had the best, so I'm going to take you off. I'm going to bring Studholme in. Probably he's only... well, we'll see if he's with us next season. But away from home in a 5-1 victory against the champions. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. I'm just amazed. I really am. We're not doing anything, are we? We're not doing anything at all in this last bit. Player centre. We don't know what to do against 10 men. I expected a goal fest. Oh, wow. More goals than that. I expected to go on about 6, 7, maybe 8 goals. Now, am I happy with that? Or am I just saddened by the fact that we couldn't play against 10 men? Who cares? 5-1 against the champions. I mean, flipping heck. Positive to say, really specialised, magnificent. Congratulations. They're all pumped. We're all pumped up for that. Hopefully we can go and do that against Leek now. But 5-1. 5-1. I tell you what. City games we've lost. Like Runcorn, Congleton, Rylands, Squires Gate. Twice. Congleton. Twice. I mean, they're games that we should be winning. But the fact that we went and destroyed Northwich, they were taking it easy on us, I think. The rest of the players, I'm sure they're in some sort of final or something. I bet they are. But 5-1 beating, wow. I don't think anybody's going to believe that. You need to watch that game. Losing player Thomas Wright's does it say anything about us winning that game? Here we go. It's superb effort. Sandy Marshall was in scintillating form. Convincing 5-1 win over Northwich. Sandy Marshall looked good and held Didsbury absolutely dominate. Actually, did I see... what was the... oh, that's just the device. Okay. Let's just have a quick look. Leek are they rooted to the bottom of the table? They are relegated anyway, so it's still all to play for there, though. Lancaster can still be dragged down. 5-star Didsbury triumph. Wow. In what was billed as a close encounter, Northwich were trounced 5-1 by Didsbury at Barton Stadium. The highlight of the game was under a hat-trick by Sandy Marshall. 57% possession, 20 shots to 5. You were classy, my friend. Well played. Well played indeed. As we're going to continue to the final game of the season, which is only a few days away now. 5, in fact. So let's hurry up and rush over to that. As we, we've scored 11 goals in 2 games. I've just realised that. A 6-1 and a 5-1. I don't think that's ever happened before. Can we go out and do it again in the last game of the season? It doesn't really matter at this point, but we don't want to lose, do we? Match analysis, do we really want to go through all that? Huddersfield avoid relegation. That's nice of them. We'll have a look at the tables as well. Andy Murphy, did we have any Did they come back to us about these trialists? These scouts. Joel Peel, we can have a look at. Do we need another goalkeeper? It might be worth just scouting, I guess. Not a striker, though. You know what? Let's just scout them, clear them. Let's see what they come back with. I'm not really interested in the trials, although the trials will bring them up very, very quickly. But I can't be bothered. That's the top and bottom of it. Again, I'm waiting for me to press continue. Always keep forgetting. It should just carry on to the next important thing. Cardiff avoid relegation. Bothered. Right, Skelmersdale and Main Road. Skelmersdale need to win. And it's a draw. So we stay above Main Road in 6th position. It's still all to play. We've got a better goal difference. So as long as we do the same or better than Main Road, then we'll be okay. But I think 7th position is the least we can get. It's still all to play for. Look at that. Skelmersdale are relegated now, I think. Yeah, it's just Runcorn and Lancaster. Then are they playing each other? That would be a game to savour. That would, wouldn't it? That would be a game worth watching. Probably. I'm not going to watch it. That would just be ridiculous. I want to see who's the league's leading goal scorer. Let's have a quick look. Kokora's got 25. Look at that. Flipping heck. He's 2 behind Nichols. I mean, how on earth did we... He's going to... That's magic. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. What did I say, Morris? That is... well, that's really nice. And because we're knocked out of the cup competitions early on, it didn't really matter that much, though. I don't think. I think they're going to be quite happy with me, and they're going to give me probably another year's contract. Unless they decide to have a consortium takeover, in which there was talk of that earlier a few weeks ago. Although that was kiboshed. But there was talk about replacing me as manager. Why would they? I think we're in a very, very good team here. I think we can build something here. Delot request to be removed from transfer. Can you come to us? I doubt it. Jesus named in European Championship squad. That must be very nice for him. Leek Town, come on. Let's get this game over and done with. I mean, where are we now? We're in end of April. So we've got May, June, July. So 3 months of, well, trying to hang on to our players, making sure that they don't go. Although, because they're not paying any wages, they can just go just like that. So, Sheridan is looks rubbish. Potential looks okay, but it looks rubbish. Advice against Leek. It is as is. We're not changing the side. I mean, this is our first team. Although I'm thinking bringing Marshall in and do the same again, though. We're not attacking cautious. No, we're going to praise Kokoran because you're on for a belter, aren't you, my friend? And Pond. You've not really been playing, have you? How old are you, Pond? Can you just go into the under 23s? He is a forward, but we're not using him at all. We want to bring in Kokoran up front, I think. If we put him up front, he has a chance of going for the golden boot, so we'll see how he gets on. But who was it on the other one for the golden boot? It was Holker's chap, wasn't it? Let's just have another look. Oh, I hate it when that does that. Oh, we'll have a look in a second. Holker against Ramsbottom. Who is? It's Nichols. It will be Nichols. Hopefully he's not playing. So we've got to keep an eye on Holker. And what Runcorn? Runcorn are at home to Padiham. And Lancaster at home to Congleton. Could be anybody's, couldn't it? I'm just excited that we managed to get into the top half. I mean, that is. They're very pleased, indeed. So we're just keeping an eye on Nichols. I want to put Marshall back up front, but he did well, didn't he? Team selection. I'm leaving that as it. I don't know what to do. Do we change him around like that? I think we'll have to. Although Kokorin did well, didn't he? He still scored some goals. Right, okay. We'll put you up towards near the end. We want to see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a lead going on. Who we got? Everybody's tired, raring to go. Gambling. I think you're the main problem, I think, aren't you? I mean, Hassel, how old are you? 22. I mean, you're 6'1". Strachan, you are 27 though, 6'3", but you're good at the back. Gambling, you're 25. So I mean, I would be prepared to let you go mainly. Right, okay, this is a side. I'm not going to change anything else now. I think that I'm quite happy with that. There's a few players not very happy. Or that won't be missing out on the last game of the season. Like Manali, he's not played at all. Hi there, Coops. How you doing? You're joining me the last game of the season. We've done really well. And you know what? I've used that formation and it has kind of worked. I don't want to jinx it now, though. But look at this. This is when did we come? We came up on this one. We lost that one straight away. But then we had a 5-3 win. We lost against Runcorn. But then we've had a 6-1 and a 5-1. And all of a sudden, it just seems to be working. So, yeah, thank you for that. I'm just hoping we can come away there. But, yeah, we beat the champions 5-1 away from home as well using that formation. I mean, that is cool or what? And we're just getting players who can score goals as well. So, I'm really chuffed. I mean, there's a good brace there and a brace there. I mean, we had 3 goals in 92, 92 and 94 minutes. Amazing stuff. But yeah, you're coming on to the last game of the season. So I think we're not going to be much on much longer. Mainly because nobody ever wants to see the 3 months blip that it's all the summer signings and stuff like that. But I don't think we're going to be doing that much business, to be fair. Bot is their player up front. This guy here, Kokorin, he's scored 28 goals now, 25 in the league. He's 2 off the leader at the minute, so I'm really chuffed. Changing rooms. Pick up where you left. Oh, I forgot to give him a little bit of a bigging up. So I'm excited. I mean, these are bottom of the table. Well, it's near the bottom of the table, but we want to have. Oh, it's a small pitch. This is, isn't it? We get the ball in the back of the net. 3 minutes in. That's a cracking start. You join us with we're winning. I like their goals, Elite Town goal. Look at that. I like their goals. Offside possibly. Exactly that. Exactly that. I'm excited for next season now because I don't think I'm going to change that much. Probably get players that are slightly better maybe in them positions. But I'm looking for a advanced playmaker or attacking midfielder. That's a player that I want to try and bring in. But other than that, if we manage to keep the same players, just the addition of 1 or 2, then I'll change it. But apart from that, I don't think it's going to be doing much unless we lose them. Go on, Marshall, son. The Ginger Ninja gets the ball back, plays it back in. Wonder. Oh! I thought that was in. And I think this is the first time, especially with the 5-1 and the 6-1 wins, I'm really chuffed. Especially on the bounce. I mean, we've had 3 wins, we've scored 5 goals and over. And we're slowly but surely. I mean, look at that 2-0 now. Kokorin gets it. He's 1 away from the Golden Boot. I just want to check on Holker, who got somebody called Nichols. He had 28. I mean, this is his 26th goal in the league. You've changed it to Shadow Striker. How's that working? Is he a natural at Shadow Striker? I'm going to pause it a second. Lancaster are winning, so they look like they're going to be staying up. Runcorn aren't doing that well, I don't think. Runcorn are 0-0. What are Holker doing? Hartley have scored, so as long as we could do a Kokorin scoring a few more. Let's get on with the rest of the game then. Yeah, how's the Shadow Striker working? Is that working okay for you? He's going to be sending off. Go on, off you go. No, he just gives him a ticking off. Knoffeloff. Great name. Oh, good header. Makinson, he's a new addition. I don't know what to say, Coops. I'm 3-0 up. This is what happened against the champions in the last game, where we absolutely annihilated them. We were 3-0 up after this time. Marshall scores. Is that his second goal of the game? Seven in 5 games. We've scored more than that. We've scored, well, let's go again. I mean, we've won a 6-1, a 5-1, now 3-0. So already we've scored 14 goals in 3 games. And it's still not half time yet. I'm so happy. I mean, this is the formation I'm going to stick with. Flipping heck. He's got golden boot almost. One more goal and he will have a golden boot. Now, this guy, I was playing him up front. It doesn't seem to work with him up front very well. I've put our 2 forwards are on the wing. One's on the wing and one's up front. And I keep swapping. I mean, flipping heck. I mean, 4-0. I'm just watching. I can't believe this is the end of the season. Why weren't they playing like this earlier on? I think it's just they just had to get used to it all. Where Holker, they're still 1-0, and Russ. What's his name? Russell hasn't scored. I think it's Russell. Did I say Nichols? That's it. Lancaster 2-0 up, and Runcorn are still 0-0. So at the minute, Runcorn are going down. Excellent effort. Go again. I mean, everybody. I mean, this is. All right. The goalkeeper's not had anything to do, and who's that? Strachan. He's not playing very well either. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Don't concede a goal, because that'll spoil it. Get it away! What are you doing? Get it away! My word. You're 4-1 up in 19 minutes. It's like a cheat formation, isn't it? If it works. But I'm loving it. Absolutely loving this. I like having goals going. I like it when it's like this. I'm going to keep it for next season for definite. And hopefully, if we get promotion from it, I'll be even better. I just wish I used this formation at the start of the season. But yeah, it's really good though, I must admit. I mean, saying that, we've only had 12 shots on goal though. It's not an awful lot, so it's been quite... Nichols has scored, so we need Kokorin to score now. And Macaulay scores, wow, 5th goal, 7th in the season. Flipping heck. I mean, this is just too intense. I'm loving every minute of this game. In fact, I've loved every minute of the last 2 games, to be fair. And I don't really want to change anything now. I might have to push Kokorum up front, though. How... Aaron Bott's gone and scored. He's 20th of the season, but he's gone and scored. I don't really want to watch it again, but... yeah, 2 defenders there. Not even bothered, are they? Thinking we can concede that. Curran. That's poor. That's poor. And wow, that's a good save. They've got another one. Oh, it's disallowed. Bot again. That's even better on mine. 5-0. We keep 5-1. I thought we had a clean sheet then. He's miles offside, isn't he? We'll skip it. Not really. I'm going to pause. I just want to make a couple of changes. Curran can go back up front. And Marsh can stay where he is. Makinson, I'm going to swap you there. We have got a DLP somewhere. I'm sure that was... you know what? Just play there. It doesn't matter. Howes can come in there. I mean, we can't mess this up from here, surely. I'm going to leave you as that. Marry it up there. We'll just change it. We've got players who can change. It's the end of the season. We can change a few players around. But seriously, though, come on! Okay, now I'm a little worried because now all of a sudden we're 5-0 coasting, and within a couple of minutes we've conceded 2 silly goals. I mean, why are we doing this? Why all of a sudden has this gone really bad? Oh, you've lost a game. Oh no. Who did you lose to? Oh, what an effort. Hello, doggy. Don't concede another one. We're only 70 odd minutes in still. Tackle. Oh, he's going to get... No, he's not. We've still got a chance. I thought he was going to get himself sent off then. That's... I mean, all of a sudden we've just fallen asleep. They don't want to know. Ball over the top. That's rubbish. I mean, I'm not being funny. How are they being allowed to do that? Right, can we get Kokorin a goal here? Goalkeeper comes, he does well to hang on to it. I'm going to shout at them and say, show some passion out there, because they're not playing well at all. Just lofts the ball up, headed on. Now ball over the top, Bots on goal. So another good stop by the goalkeeper, thankfully. A mid-table team. Wow. How many games have you played now then? What's your stats? I'm assuming you're still top of the table. Oh, for goodness sake. Why? We're still in the 70 odd minute. What on earth's going on? Just because I moved a couple of players, it's not going to take that much change, surely. The defenders just don't want to know. What on earth's gone on? That we're coasting. These are bottom of the table. You can't be doing this to me, surely. That's offside. Get out of here! We're 5-0 up in this game. Now tell me what's wrong with the formation, really. I can't watch that. We've just blew a 5-0... I can't watch. I physically cannot watch. Are you joking? You are joking me. Are you seeing this? We were 5-0 up. What a bunch. What a load of BS. What a load of BS this is. 5-0 up, coasting, and you draw 5-5 to bottom of the table. We've done nothing after the 66th minute. Then all of a sudden, 5 goals in the last 20 minutes. What a load of bullcrap. That's BS for you if ever I see it. And I'm not being funny, but that is crap. What a load of garbage. That's really miffed me off, that has. Absolutely miffed me off. 5-0 and coasting, and that happens. How is that possible? I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. We've got to get different centre-backs. I think that's the problem. I mean, 5-5. We were 5-0 up and coasting. Lancaster win and Runcorn. I'm assuming they lost. Northwich drew. They win by 6. I mean, that's the end of the season, though. I mean, where did we finish? 6th. Okay, we finished 6th. That's fine. But we were coasting in there. 5-0 up. How is that possible? Against bottom of the table as well. 5-0 and we draw 5-5. I wouldn't have minded if we were 5-0 down and then drew 5-5. I can't believe that happened. 10-goal thriller. Absolutely gutted and fuming at the same time. Right, we're going to go through the awards and everything else and get the season finished. I'm not so sure about next season now. I mean, how can you smash the champions 5-1 away from home and then draw 5-5 after leading 5-0? I don't get it. And to top it off, we don't get golden boot either. Oh, what a load of BS. Well, that's Football Manager for you, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what else I could have done. Just bring everybody back, not change the subs. I mean, at that point, 5-0, you expect you should be able to make substitutions and not really change anything. I can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it. I just don't know what to say. I mean, we didn't even see how many fans there was in that game either. Goals galore as we draw. Really? Disappointed in the 5-5? No, they're not actually. Okay, we've finished 6th. Let's just have a look at... we won more than we lost, which is always a good sign. So if we just have a look at this one here. So we scored 76 goals. In fact, we were the league's leading league's best goal scorers with 76 goals, but we conceded 63. I mean, we conceded an awful lot, and that's down to the goalkeeper and defence. So, even though we've got pretty good goalkeepers, they're not that great. And it could be down to the defenders, really, to be fair. But 76 goals is definitely the most in the league. 63 is almost the most in the league. But we do... we finished 6th. I mean, that is fantastic. That is. I'm well chuffed with that. We won't play Runcorn, Skelmersdale or Leek or Barwell again. That's a relief. Let's just have a look where they go. They get promoted to the Regional's First Division. I don't know if that's where we'd go, though. Oh, I suppose it will be, won't it? Well, North. They're in North, so it could be... We might go into a different league altogether. I mean, Sawbridge come down. I mean, there's another game to play in that one, I guess. But I can't complain. I can't complain. Let's go into... Yeah, that's no problem. You just won 7-2. You missed the game of the night here. 5-0 up, and we drew 5-5. Look, 5-5. We were 5-0 up. 20 minutes to go. Coasting. And we drew 5-5. I just don't get it. But we were leading goal scorers. The league's leading goal scorers, though. Relief for Lancaster is a Survive Macaulay on form. Well, I guess you can have a little bit of praise. You only ran 9 kilometres, though. Not an awful lot. And I slammed the team. Of course I slammed the team, being 5-0 up. West Didsbury record goal blitz in a match. We end the season awards. Corcoran gets Fans Player of the Season. Not surprisingly, though. Collins with the goal of the season. Curran signing and Young Player of the Season, Corcoran. So, yeah, Alex Curran was a fantastic player for us, I'm not going to lie. But let's have a look at this goal then. I can't quite remember it. But I think what I have to do is with these guys, I need to just swap them around. So one to the right, to the left, and then swap him and Marshall and Corcoran up front. So let's just have a look at this goal. It's on the volley. Look at that goal. Goal of the season. Against Rylands as well. Nice. Review. Yeah. We finished 6th. I mean, they can't grumble that. Match of the season, 6-2 win over Kidsgrove. I thought it might have been the 5-5 5 or 6-1. And that battering we took there. Not bothered about that. Club vision expectations. Negotiate. Oh, they're giving us another. Have we got another season? Have we? Oh, end of next season. My contract expires. Okay. So do not sign anybody over the age of 30. Play possession football. I think that's what we are playing. Sign players under the age of 23. You're having a laugh. How can you say don't sign anybody over 30 but sign players under 23? That's what I say to that. Work within the wage budget and finish in the top 4 places. Can I negotiate? I think that's, I mean, just because we, that's required, so I can't change that. That's required. How can I change things on here? Oh, I've got to accept it, haven't I? We finished 6th. That's rubbish, isn't it? So they want to finish in the top 4 and then probably go for promotion the following season. Squad dynamics. Look at that. I don't think I've had a ball that green before. All right, let's have a look at your result. You lost to Hinckley. You're scoring. Oh, you're conceding goals though. I mean, look at that. 7-1. Oh, that's FA Vars. FA Vars. Oh, you're still in the FA Vars then. That's good. 7-2. My God, and the 6-2 in the Vars. I am going to stick with this formation. I think it's entertaining, if nothing else. At least you're scoring goals though. That's the main thing. And like you say, if you get the right players in the right positions, you'll do rather well. But that's an impressive. I'm assuming you're top of the table. End of season meeting. Okay, plans for next season. Looking at, we should be aiming to finish in the top. We were good enough to go up as chances. No, we're not going to say that. Top 5. They agree. Wow, okay. They agree with that. Some injuries, and not an awful lot really. You missed 14. Actually, they're all. Yeah, it's not an awful lot. And break. So what they're doing. And Miller snubs. Well, that's nice to see as well. Right, just before I finish, then I'm going to go have a look at the. What else was I going to look at? There was something else I wanted to have a look at, and I can't think what it was now. The other divisions. Let's have a look at the Premiership then. Premier League. Man City have Liverpool are in the midst of winning that, taking it off Man City. Man City are lying in 4th spot. United are there though, although they could still win it. Not likely, but they could do. Who goes down actually out of interest? Leicester, Fulham and Derby. 26 goals. You're not even in January yet. I'm going to have a look at him as well. Bear with me. I'm going to see if he's on here. Actually, no. I think I tried looking yesterday and he wasn't, was he? I think it's a different, like a different region, isn't it? Villa and Swansea in that division. Sky One, Ipswich, Hull. Actually, what sort of teams are in the Premiership though? Derby, Fulham. Forest are still in there, early just. Any shock teams in there? Not really. Early Forest. So who's in the Championship then? Palace, West Brom, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough. They're always in there, aren't they? Sheffield Wednesday. Huddersfield. Nobody really, is there? Right, let's just have a look at the teams that have managed then. Job history then. Okay, let's just have a gander at These guys here. So Radford, third, second. So they were in the East Midlands Counties Premier Division. Where are they now? East Midlands Counties League. They're still there then. Clearly, how did they do competition-wise? Domestics. They've not really moved, have they? So they haven't really got any better than when I left them. They managed the 7th. I mean, we had a season where we lost 3 games, but we drew an awful lot. They haven't done any, but we could go back to Radford. But I'm not going to do that because I don't think I can. He's retired on mine. Of course he is. That's right. He was, wasn't he? League table. Let's have a look at your league table then. There's only Leicester Road and Nuneaton. Were they the guys that were unbeaten to start off with you? Leicester and Nuneaton. I mean, you're 20 games in, 18 to go. I think, to be honest, you've scored 67 goals already in 20 games. I mean, that's 3 a game. That's immense. I'm gonna stick with this formation. It sounds like I've got to. But yeah, Radford, the first team, not that impressive, were they really? To be fair. Then we went to Torrington. And then we left Torrington, left them in 8th. Are they still in the South West Peninsula League? No, they're not. They've been promoted by looks of things. But they are bottom, aren't they? So, they were there. They got from... when did we go? They're 6th, 3rd. Then they won. Oh, so they finished 3rd in that division then. Then they got promoted. Finished 10th, 14th, 4th, and they're struggling in that league though. So they're in the next tier up. So they're not doing too bad. Leighton Athletic. So we were there 22 to 24 season. 6th and 7th, they were just dropping off. I mean, they had no ambitions at all. So let's just have a quick look at their 22 to 20. So we were there. So 6th. So they finished 6th in that league then. So, yeah, they haven't really done much either. So they're just teetering there. Oh, you drew with Leicester and beat Nuneaton. That's good. I think, I mean, you'll be... you might lose one more game possibly. But I think you go on and... It's the fact that you've only lost the one game. You've scored 67 goals and you're using that formation. Is the Shadow Striker working any better than I take it? Is he scoring goals now? Is it worth me trying to find a Shadow Striker as opposed to an attacking forward? But Leighton Athletic aren't doing that bad, I guess. Lincoln, this team we were there for a while actually. I wasn't realised. Oh, we came in towards the end of that season. 7th, then we finished 2nd. We just missed out on the promotion. I think we bottled it last game, wasn't it? And then 10th. They're lying 10th. But they're 2nd in the league again. How many points behind? They're not going up either. That's unfortunate. Maybe we're not going to go back there. I think we got sacked from there. Competitions. 6th. So the 2nd. They're 2nd again, aren't they, this time round? So they're not doing too bad at all. They have gone... I'm not sure if they've gone up a few tiers now, so I'm not sure what tier they're in. And then Baseford. Have they got relegated? No, they're not, because they got promoted, haven't they? And they've won the league, haven't they? Champions. They've done well. Oh, they played Ilkeston Town, so that's quite a local rivalry there. Just out of interest, I just want to see if they beat them. They beat them 3-1, and... They beat him 3-0. Very interesting. It's coming up with more goals now, is it? Are you still using him slightly to the left or right in the Shadow Striker role, as opposed to dead centre? Are you still using that? You're still using that sort of formation, but making him as a Shadow Striker? Maybe it's something I might have a look at as well. Friendly's season will be quite good anyway to look at. I think that is about it. Let's just have a look at the league's leading goal scorers. He misses out by 1 goal. Oh my word, that's just unfortunate. You have him to the right, what? And the attacker to the left, or both to the right? He's a poacher. Does that work though? Well, obviously it must do if he's scoring 20 odd goals. See, my experience with strikers, they don't really do an awful lot. But that's all you get in the lower leagues, I guess. Jimmy Nichols, top goal scorer. Let's best hitting the target. We're not, clearly. Most key passes. Curran gets 50 key passes there. Wow. Most dribbles. We've got Macaulay. Most tackles. Not one of ours. Clean sheets. Definitely not one of ours. I can't believe it. We just missed out. He's age 24. Irish as well. Even better. 37 appearances. 27 goals. I mean, that is... I mean, 117 minutes. I mean, he's got the least in minutes. Ah, I see. Okay. So you got it the other way around. Yeah, I tend to alternate them, I think. Most assists, not us. Distance covered, most... No. Oh, look at that. Most key tackles, Strachan. Maybe he was quite... And Hassel. So maybe they are quite good at the back then, maybe. Okay. And we've got Miller as well. So our back four is relatively quite good if they're in the top 10. Least conceded. Really? He only conceded 32? Oh, okay. Well, 5 was in the last game. I'm impressed by that. Shots on target, Corcoran gets it with 87. And 172 shots, 87 on target, really. That's poor. Average rating, he does quite well with that. Penalties, 5 from 6. Yeah, it's quite disappointing, really, that was. What else we got? Let's go into the squad then. Let's have a look at the squad. Appearance wise, we've got Corcoran virtually ever present with Curran, Longstyle, Hassel, Howes, Hawley, Meadowcroft. I mean, yeah, it's that first team there. I mean, who really didn't feature? Pond had a few games, Gerard 1 or 2, same as Dudhome. See, some of these players just aren't good enough. He's 33, so we're going to let him go, I think. Possibly Pond as well, because he is 30 as well and getting on a little bit. Goals. 30 goals, and the nearest one is our attacking midfielder, and 10. No, it isn't. That's assists. Yeah, 10. Marshall on 9. Howes 8. So goals all the way down to here. Even Chris Holt got a goal, which was on the spin, which was a really good goal. Assists. Curran and Curran. Pair of them helping each other out, and. Did Marshall get any assists? He didn't really play an awful lot though, did he? 16 games, 21 as sub. Average rating overall, 4 players reached 7. Makinson 8.4. He's played 3 games and he had an average of 8.4. Corcoran 7.48. Our best player by far. And Collins and Alex. I'm pretty happy with that. Absolutely happy with that. So maybe I might try the Shadow Striker role. I think that'd be one for next season. I think. Are they going to give us a little bit more money? They've upped the wage budget though, as we are spending a little bit more as well. I think not until we lose some players. Right, I think gambling happy, promises kept. Well, we don't know if we're going to keep you or not. Same with you. Alex Howes, unhappy. I believe that the player is unhappy due to failure to improve the school's coaching team. Get over it. Well, Powell. He's the goalkeeper, isn't he? You're in goal, man. What's your problem? I haven't been able to find suitable coaches to bring in, fortunately. This is something the board will not approve and it's out of my hands. I'll try that. I don't care if the board said no. You need to be more persuasive. I got no intention of letting you leave. You're just it was your promise after all. It doesn't mention about leaving, does he? Toughen up. Just toughen up, you fool. Right. Let's just have a... Is that Columbus Crew in offer for Simpson? I don't think there's much else to have a look at. I think it's just a case of going through the summer haul now, isn't it? FA Cup? Who's in the FA Cup? Let's have a look, see who's in the FA Cup. Let's move that to one side so I can use a keyboard. FA Cup. We just want to have a look. Holders of Man United. Who's in the FA Cup this season? The finals between Wolves and Arsenal. Caraboa. Man City beat Watford 2-1 in that one. Wow. What about one of the Euro Champions Cup then? Holders were Man United in that one. Wow. Semi-final. You got United, Real Madrid, Juventus, Liverpool. Interesting. Real Madrid beat Dortmund 4-0 on aggregate, and Chelsea went 3-1. So, okay. It's a lot of games. 7-1. Liverpool had the easier tie there, didn't they? I think that is going to seal it. Corcoran breaks goal scoring record though. We'll just stay with it just a little bit longer, just see if there's anything else coming through. We'll continue it. I don't think there's going to be anything else there though, but I think I am going to leave it here. It was only going to be a short stream just to get to the end of the season. And at the end of the season we have done it. Lincoln United. Alpha Mason is a player of Man United again. A new record. You can play there though. And you can... You know what? I am very... Alpha Mason. 27 years old though. Look at that. 11 goals, 4 assists, 8 player of the matches. That is magic. Okay. We just have to do a lot of trials and scoutings and God knows what. But it's going to be a long summer, I guess, as we fight another season in Tier 9. And hopefully we'll come away next season with... well, hopefully we won't throw away 5-goal leads. That's something I didn't really expect. So, this is where we leave it. I think, not unless there's something else that's coming in there scouting. Wow, he looks really impressive. I'm going to see if I can grab hold of him, and he not won't bother with that. And goalkeeper, probably not either. I'm impressed with that. We'll keep scouting him then. Maybe we might just offer a trial at the same time as well. Andy Murphy. He looks pretty decent actually. Wing back as well. I mean, that's something I've been after. Hello, hold the phone. I'm going to offer him a trial as well, just for good measure. Right, okay, I'm leaving it there before I carry on. Thanks for joining me, Coops. And I hope it all goes well with the rest of the season. I think you're going to absolutely destroy that division, I think. You may lose one more game, I'm just guessing. But with that formation, I'll try the Shadow Striker role in the friendlies as well, I think. Hopefully we will be back tomorrow night with Season 10. With any luck, it's we'll have played all the friendlies, got a decent side, and we'll be fighting fit for the title. But I'm going to go now. I'm going to have my dinner. It is waiting for me, I do believe. So until next time, well... tomorrow night actually. Thanks very much for joining me, and shall see you tomorrow hopefully. So bye bye for now.